Hey guys, your inner chakras. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new, you are welcome. Guys, this video is kind of like a follow-up to the video that I just did. It's actually like a PSA, a public service announcement, right? And y'all know I joke a lot on here, like, because there's good and bad here, so I'd rather have you leave here laughing. Even though you got some bad news, you can still leave laughing or something. It's something funny that I said. But let me tell you something. The last reading that I did, it was about this person that either when you met this person, they had just gotten engaged, right? But they never told you they were engaged. They never shared that part of their life with you. So you didn't know that this person was engaged, right? Some way, somehow, throughout the reading, you're going to find this out that they're engaged. And then maybe in real life, you're going to find out. And then eventually, Spirit is going to send you something better. New things are coming your way, blah, 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 right? So good things are coming to you. So what happened was, I guess, as soon as you move on, once you start to move on, I just saw 111. When you start to move on, the person that's engaged is going to come back to you, right? And I think I said somewhere in there, can you even trust this? Because if they were engaged, blah, 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 and then they're coming to you, whatever. But while I was in the process of uploading this video, while it's doing its thing, I always scroll, right? And I watch a lot of things about relationships because of tarot, right? And that's because there's so many different types of relationships out there. So I'm going to tell you this, guys, and I may even put the link down there just so you can be careful out there. So there's these two ladies. One was 30, one was 39. And there's this man. So this man had a friend that he always kicked it with. They hung out. They would sleep together. From time, it's like that was his person. That was his girl. That's who they held each other down. I don't know if they were in a couple. I have to go back and listen to it. It's about 10 minutes long. So guys, make sure you listen to it. I'm gonna link it right up under here so you can see it. But the 39-year-old, she had her own business. Blah blah blah. The 30-year-old, she had her own business too. Everybody's doing their own thing. But the 39-year-old, I think it was either somebody, they was together for a while, but something happened. They would sleep together, blah, blah, blah. So I guess, I don't know if she felt that was her man or whatever. But, so he met the 30-year-old, right? So he goes from, he still had the 39-year-old, but then he meets this 30-year-old. And things flourish with the 30-year-old. And then he ends up asking the one that's 30 for her hand in marriage. She accepted. They're all happy. She's singing, she's dancing. There's video footage there. She's happy, right? But what she didn't know is that her man, her new fiance, was still sleeping with the 39-year-old woman on occasions whenever they wanted. As far as she knew, that was still her man too, right? Till she found out that he got engaged. So somewhere along in between there, that 39-year-old woman took it upon herself in a jealous rage, went to the 30-year-old, and now the 30-year-old is no longer here. And I'll leave it at that. They unalived her, right? Yes. All because of jealousy, all because of a man. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, the other man or the other woman, that's not your problem. That's not your problem. Your problem is with the person you're with. So if you're the 39-year-old and you're dating Timothy, then you handle it with Timothy. You don't handle it with the other person. You handle it with Timothy, and you can either say, hey, I'm done, I'm not dealing with this, and you walk, but you don't go around Timothy to that person. You know what I mean? Like, you just, guys, some things you just have to let go. Like that 39-year-old woman, I don't care how jealous and how angry you were, you didn't have the right to take someone's life. And certainly over a man. Something that comes a dime a dozen. I mean, she took someone's life, and I believe the 30-year-old had children too. But she also took her life because you're going to jail for murder. You'll never get out. You'll never see that man. And you possibly took the love of his life. So he's not even gonna put money on your books. He's not even gonna come see you. You gone. Clank clank. You boop. Guys, so be careful who you're dating. If you're with someone and you know that they're keeping a secret, or you just can't seem to figure them out, that's a red flag. If you have to guess and wonder and pry and sneak and look up and read about and hear about and see about, that's not the person for you. Because why do they have to hide that much? You know, that's ridiculous. And if you ever find yourself there, back up. Because apparently, if they're hiding something that they don't want you to know about, trust me, leave it hidden. You don't want to know either. And the fact that you may find out about it may piss them off. They may get mad. Let's say you dating this man or you dating this woman and you find out they have a husband or a wife. And then you tell them, well, I saw your wife and I met your husband or whatever, you know, I met your husband. I don't see dudes doing that, but whatever. Hey, that person can freak out. First of all, don't talk to my wife. Don't talk to my husband. You see how easy it can turn? You see how easy it can turn? Especially if you the plaything. If you the plaything, you don't step to that husband and that wife. Because if they didn't want that husband and that wife, they'd be done with them. Right? But that's none of your business. That's neither near nor there. They may cheat. They may do their things. They may come back. But that husband and that wife, that's still a team until they're not a team. Don't ever think you're going to rank the wife. Don't ever think you're going to rank the husband. You can't. That's a husband and a wife for a reason until they're not the husband and a wife for a reason. You could never replace them, right? You see what I mean? You could never replace them. You could be their second wife. You could be their second husband, but you can't replace a love of someone else and how they feel. No matter how angry you get, deep down in that person's heart, they had love for that man. They had love for that woman, or they wouldn't have married it. So you can stay mad and have your panties all up in a bunch. It ain't worth it. You can't change their feelings. So guys, just be careful who you're dating. If they're keeping secrets, if you're dating a married man and he's still married but separated, back up. You don't know if that wife is watching you. She may come drive down the street, you out walking your dog, taking a walk in the morning, and she may bang you. You know what I mean? Like, guys, it's very, very iffy. And it's a very small window, especially now. People have done things for less. You don't mess with nobody's husband or wife, and you damn sure don't mess with nobody's kids or their mama or their family. You just, like me and my family, oh my God, I'll be all up under the jail for mine. You see what I mean? But as nice as I am, they're like, oh, she's so little, she's so this. I'll say it again, I'll be up under the jail for my family. With a smile on my face. They'd be like, girl, you snapped her. I'm like, I did. I did. Right? Because, guys, I'm telling you, if you find, I'm going to put the link under there. But I'm going to give y'all one shadow. One shadow. So, guys, if you're messing with a married man or a married woman, just back up now. It's not to say that you don't love them. And it's not to say that you don't want to be with them. And it's not that you're not hopeful. Because you probably are. But guess what? You also want to see your life flourish. So my thing is back up and just tell them, be like, here, well, hey, I'm going to be here. And when you're done and when you're divorced and when you're single, I'll be available. But until then, I may or may not date. And there's nothing they can do about it. Guys, leave those people alone. Leave them alone. And it may not even be the person that you dealing with that'll snap. It'll be the person that they attached to snap. It could be their kids snapping. You messing with my daddy. You messing with my mama. You messing up my family. Holy Spirit, I'm going to give you something. This is a message for somebody, guys. Make sure you click on that link below. It's only going to be like 11 minutes. I just literally came across it after I uploaded the video before this one. And then you'll see why I'm talking on this one. Let me give you one. What's going on? Out trick-or-treating. We're here. That's what it says. We're here. What is this? Is that going to be the husband or the wife showing up at your door on Halloween in a costume? You going to open the door, they're going to punch you in your face? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And you're not going to know who it is, okay? You know why? Because everybody's masked up. Let's see what this is. Out trick-or-treating. This is number 5. Let's go with it. I didn't even want this message to be long, but y'all know me. When I be having something to say, I be having something to say, right? Knock, knock. They're here. At your door, front or back, or at the window, dressed in black. Appear 4 little ones, if you include the little jack-o'-lantern. They may look scary, but take some time to discover what they have bubbling away in the cauldron. It could be wonderful, and yet you may be fearful that it's woeful. It's going to take courage to find out the truth. But if you do find that courage, you'll discover that you need not be scared by the appearance of death. He's just here to help you change, and Jack-o'-lanterns is here to help you light up something you've been hiding from. The little witch, with her apprentice, they are ready to help you understand the depth of your magic. Don't be afraid. The trick-or-treaters speak. We may look dark and scary to some, but truly we are also fun and peace and loving magical ones. Don't judge everyone by appearance. Instead, understand what lies beneath and discover what it is they want, and then fill out for any strings attached. We want you to exercise your feelings and your clairsentience, the ability to know and not to rely upon appearance for your signals. Then we would like you to meet with us so we can share our experiences with you and hear more of your story too. Your divination message here is, it's up to you now to decide whether you are going to take the time to discover what something is really all about, or simply judged it based on how it appears to be at first glance. The trick-or-treaters help you see through conditioning and old thought patterns, and as they do this, they may reveal to you a world of more wonder than you thought possible, and all you need is courage. Guys, take this courage. You probably need to walk away from a situation, and it's probably the situation I just kind of touched on, just a little bit. But if you find yourself here, back out. Throw your hands up until they are free. And then sometimes, even if they are free, that person could still be angry. You know what I mean? That's weird. Guys, I will have the link below. I want y'all to look at it, because it just lets you know the mentality of some people that are out there in the world. Everybody's not happy-go-lucky like us and bubbly and stuff, but each and every one of us has a button. We have a string that should not be plucked, pulled, tapped, turned, jiggled. Everybody has one. You may not even know what it is. I don't even know what it is, but anybody can snap just like that. And then it could be within 5 minutes, and then next thing you know, you're in jail, and you're like, what happened? And then they tell you what happened, and you're like, because you won't even believe that you came outside of yourself like that, right? That's how fast it can happen. Which means it can happen like that with anyone. Guys, be careful, tread lightly. Let these men and these women get a divorce. Let them get a divorce. Let them have that time. And if they want to be with you even faster, then they'll correct it faster. If that means they got to give up the house, the cars, and this and that to be with you, then that's what you do. If this new person is the love of your life, right? If the new person is the love of your life, it don't take you 10, 15, 5, 6, 12 years to get a divorce, especially if you're really ready to move on. My thing is, you have a house, sell the house, split it. Split the cost, right? You have a car, you have 2 cars, you take one, I take one. Which one can you afford? Which one can I afford? Do you want to keep the house? Do I want to keep the house? I can't afford a house by myself, but you can afford it by yourself, so you can keep the house, right? It's real easy to get a divorce. If y'all have several houses, a beach home in Florida and then another beach home in Malibu, well, which one do you want to keep? Which one can you upkeep? All right, well, I'm going to keep the one in Florida. All right, and I'm going to keep the one in Malibu. It's real easy to let someone go. Yes, it's a process, but if that's not where you want to be, or if that's not where your person wants to be, you eliminate that shit. You eliminate it. If you got somebody on you, because I know there's a lot of people out here today that's waiting on a person's pension. Well, I'm not going to get a divorce until I get their pension. Well, let me tell you about pension. You can't get it until that person retires and or dead. So you're not going to sign those papers until this person's like 60, 70, 80 years old? The hell? That's being greedy. But if I was the person that was holding a pension and I think you out here waiting on my pension, I will ask my lawyer, how much do I need to give them to get them the hell out of my life? But see, everybody don't think like that. People will play the game. I'll pay you to get the fuck away from me. That's just me. I will pay you to get the hell away from me. I will give you the car. You can take this house. You can take that. But no one is gonna keep me from being happy. And that's why sometimes when I say y'all be messing with these married men and they're still in this mess, why are they still in that mess? Why are they still in that mess? And even if you rich, they got so much money between the two of them, that's easy too. So us normal people, let's say we all make 150,000 a year, right? Us normal people, that's an easy divide. I take you off my life insurance, you take me off yours. You do this, I do that. You keep this, I keep that. It's real easy unless something is keeping them. It ain't the kids. Pay your child support. And if you don't want to pay child support, then put them on your health insurance. And then you tell your lawyers, hey, I pay $600 a month in health insurance. Guess what? That eliminates the child support. You may still have to pay alimony, depending on who had the kids. But guys, it's easy. If you want out, you can get the hell out. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when people stay and linger and hold on for whatever reason, there's an underlying reason. They're just not going to tell you because it's not any of your business. And they want you to stay on the side so they can dip off and get what they want to get whenever they want to get it. Don't play these games with these people. They mess around. You think they getting a divorce and stuff, and they in the background fixing things up with their husband and their wife. Patching things up with their husband and their wife. But they telling you, she's crazy, he's crazy, she's crazy, he's crazy. No, they not. No, they not. The crazy one is the one that you're dealing with that can keep lies going to you and to them. And got everybody believing them. Guys, don't find yourself here. I will drop that link below. Make sure you watch it. It pissed me off because of the previous. It just pissed me off, and it's you can lose your life just like that. That's the reason for this. You can lose your life just like that over a man, over a woman who's not even worth your life. That's all I got. Peace.